It is believed that makes society's education, it is the backbone of development and economy. The kind of education the society has determines the people, the way of life and fate of it in the future.
Education is managed and supervised by people who are trained to implement programs and activities for the betterment of individuals in the society.
School administration camps and activities which are related to maintenance, enrollment, plan, facilities, and buildings, among others. Meanwhile, supervision has to do with school academic programs and activities such as supervision of teacher, class observation, curriculum, student performance, and the like.
Generally, administration would mean non-academic activities and programs of the school, while supervision is related to academics. I am Aya Ace D. Montelihao, and today we are going to tackle about Lesson 11, Educational Administration and Supervision. Let us first tackle the basic concepts on school supervision and school administration. What comes into your mind when you hear the word administration? What word can you connect with the term administration? Management, direction, control, command, charge, conduct, and the like. According to a dictionary, administration is the process or activity of running a business, organization, or etc. Administration is also refers to the range of activities connected with organizing or supervising the way that an institution or organization functions. And lastly, administration is a discipline within the study of education that examines the administrative theory and practice of education in general and educational institutions and educators in particular activities. Now, let us proceed to supervision. What is supervision? What comes into your mind when you hear the word supervision? Superintendence, governance, charge, overseeing, direction, and management. Supervision is a set of activities carried out by a person in order to oversee the productivity and progress of employees who report directly to that person in an organization. Supervision is a way of stimulating, guiding, improving, refreshing, and encouraging and overseeing certain group with the hope of seeking their cooperation in order for the supervisions to be successful in their task of supervision. Supervision means the action, process, or occupation of supervising, especially a critical watching and directing as of activities or a course of action. Educational supervision is a term used to identify the work duties of administrative workers in education. Now let us proceed to the difference between the supervision and administration. Number 1, educational administration provides and manages these various elements of the teaching-learning situation, while educational supervision is to assess continuously their adequacy and to bring about necessary improvement. Next, number 2, administration executes and directs, while supervision advises, stimulates, explains, leads, and guides. Number 3, administration decides and orders execution, while supervision helps to decide and order execution and assists in improving instruction. Number 4, administration provides the physical and material conditions for education such as building, equipment, and the like, while supervision is concerned with improving this situation. Number 5, the basic purpose of administration is to organize and operate the educational institution so that instruction may take place, while the purpose of supervision is to bring about a continuing improvement in the instructional program. And last but not the least, number 6, administration represents the whole enterprise of educational management, while supervision represents a portion of.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nancy Terry Villasis, and I'm going to report the traditional and modern concept of administration and supervision and models of school supervision and administration. The traditional means teacher is the center of administrative and supervisory activities. It is also subjective, individualistic, puts more emphasis on techniques and practices leadership through compulsion and imposition, while the modern is recognize the child in its growth, objective and scientific, socialistic, and cooperative, based on principles are fundamental and serve as the basis of techniques. It is also practices democratic leadership through stimulation, direction, and guidance. Models of school supervision and administration. It is focused on the general principles and methods to teach students how to manage schools and other educational organizations. First is administrative. It is a learning process involving face-to-face, regularly scheduled conferences with qualified social work administrator, which are designed to promote the development of professional responsibility, knowledge, skill, and ethical conduct in the administrator of social work of human service. Second is educational. This focuses on the general principles and methods to teach students how to manage schools and other educational organizations. And the last is supportive. It's a process of helping staff to improve their own work performance continuously. It is carried out in a respectful and authoritarian way with a focus on using supervisory visits as an opportunity to improve knowledge and skills of health of staff.
I am Javid Emberly Gorantes of BEd 3B, and today we are going to talk about the 10 Fosses of Supervision. In the book Becoming a 21st Century Educational Leader, Bilbao et al. 2016, enumerated the 10 Fosses of Supervision, which are the following. First, it is to provide a regular space for the supervisee to reflect upon the content and process of their work. Educational, wherein nga dapat may space ang supervisee naton nga kung sa diin makareflect siya kung ano ang sakto kag hindi sa based sa iya hinimo. Second is to develop understanding and skills within the work. Educational, wherein nga sige obra mo, tindihan mo kag makadevelop ka kang specific skills intended sa imong ginaobra. Third, to receive information and another perspective concerning one's work. Educational and supportive. It is to, kumbaga pa, nakabaton ka new ideas or information na kung sa diin nga ma-relate mo sa obra mo. 4. To receive both content and process feedback. Educational and supportive. Bali, in every obra mo, dapat may content ka nga nami, kag process feedback kung sa diin nga, kung may sala ka, i-feedback na kanimo ang sala mo para mahusto mo next time. Fifth, to be validated and supportive, both as a person and as a worker. This would be supportive. Na kung sa diin amo dyan nga, hindi nga sabot silingon, hindi nga gaobra ka lang, dula ang sila labot sa imo, wala nila ikaw gina-consider as a person and as a worker. Arab lang ang ginadamugan ka lang nila ng damugan kobra, even though na hindi naman nami. Sixth is to ensure that a person and as a worker, one is not left to carry unnecessary difficulty, problem, and job projections alone. Na as I said, sa fifth nga to, dapat equally treated. Kag as na-validate ng dari ka as a person as a worker, ang work supposedly ito nga onyo, hindi nga ikaw lang gid masolo ka tanan. Mas tanan nga stress imo lang. Dapat share ka mo sa stress kag para mapadasig man ang obra kung damo ka mo gabuligay. 7. To have space to explore and express personal distress. Dissimulation, transference, or counter-transference that may be brought up by the work. This is for administration. Dapat importante man gani nga may pautwasan kita para man kahit papano mabuin-buinan man ginabugat ng ginadalata. 8. To plan and utilize their personal and professional resources better. And it would be administration. To plan, iplanuhon, utilize ang anda nga personal and professional resources. Utilize mayo bali sa pagplano mo, diyan mo korgan i-divide or paano mo gamiton ang mga resources mo. 9. To be proactive than reactive. Guys, to be proactive, bali proactive. Goods. Mayad ka sa iban. Kag sa mostly sa mga activities, alert ikaw or like versatile ikaw. Not just reactive. 10. To ensure quality of work. Dapat sa obra mo, hindi but silingon nga padali lang, guaan niya, hindi manami. Slowly but surely, pero manami maranga at the same time, dasig, kag nami man ang nga product. Furthermore, the book stressed that administrative supervision is concerned with correct and effective implementation of agency policies and procedures. This would mean that a controlling function and responsibility to ensure that the supervisee works to the best of his ability. As quoted from Kadushin 1990s, educational administration considers the primary problem of a worker as ignorance regarding to the knowledge, attitudes, and skills required to do the job. It is emphasized that the supervisor has to dispel ignorance and upgrade supervisee's skills. Moreover, he stressed that the supportive supervision should consider workers' morale and job satisfaction as a primary problem. It is also where the supervisor seeks to prevent potential stressful situations, reduces stress, and help the workers to adjust to stress. In the context of Philippine schools in 1950, Code of Professional Ethics for Public School Teachers and Officials stipulated in Board of National Education, Circular Number 6, Section 7 to 9, underscoring effective school supervision and administration, which are the following. The Section 7, it is the effective school supervision and administration demand responsible leadership and direction by all school and direction by the school officials, who should at all times show professional courtesy, helpfulness, and sympathy towards their teachers. Bali mo dyan guys nga sa section 7, nabutang na to nga ko sa diin, let's work as a professionals guys. Buligay, kita kag if possible, no discrimination or hindi naton pag i-underestimate ang aton nga mga teachers or i-undertreat ang aton nga mga co-teachers because nga we are all teachers in the professional way. Professional teachers. Section 8. In the interest of the service, a school official before formulating major policies or introducing important changes in the system should give his teachers opportunity to broad-mind discussion and constructive criticism in the spirit of earnest inquiry and for the good of the pupils and students. Balin sa section 8 na ton guys, ginabutang guys nga important dapat may mga kumbaga may training man ang aton nga mga teachers nga kag maka-kuan sa nakang criticize or maka-brainstorm sanda or maka-plan sanda in a group kung ano mga mayo nga mga ibulig naton sa mga estudyante kag hindi maayo nga ibulig sa aton nga mga estudyante. Hey, sa pila kadlaw darwa man ni mabuligan nato ng estudyante magmayad kag at the same time nami ang aton reputation as teachers. And section 9, no school officials should stand in the way of just promotion and a deserving teacher. Nan guys, no school official should stand in the way of just promotion of a deserving teacher. Moreover, school of officials should encourage and carefully nurture the professional growth of worthy and promising teachers by recommending from them for promotions. Well guys, hindi nang tawag nga balabagan tang maestra na to na gusto nila promotion, pero mas nami pagid if i-recommend naton ang teacher nga ran nga ma-promote na deserving para sa promotion. In 1970-1980, considered as milestone in providing major educational reforms on quality, efficiency, and equity issues were considered related to basic education. Hence, Presidential Commission to Survey Philippines had these recommendations.
Good morning, everyone. I am Erla Don Marie Petito, and today I'm going to report about Presidential Commission to Survey Philippine Education and Educational Commission, or EDCOM. Establish the one-year pre-baccalaureate system, so between secondary education and tertiary education degree program, to ensure readiness of high school graduates for tertiary education. Strengthening teacher competencies at the basic education level. So in this, which need to be empowered and for specific key result areas, namely the ability to teach reading and comprehension, initiative and creativity, training in values education, and a family use of instructional. Expanding the option for the medium of instruction in grade 1 through the use of lingua franca, or it is the vernacular. So, to be able to use the first language as the bridge a more effective learning in English and Filipino, as well as facilitate the development of their cognitive maturity. Recommendation for EDCOM for supervision and administration. Number 1, professionalize teachers and teaching. Number 2, create well-defined career path for promotion and career planning for teacher. Number 3, strengthen the pre-service teacher education. Number 4, improve and expand a service training program in both public and private teachers. Number 5, improve the teachers' welfare and benefits. And the last one, encourage teachers' organization.